Hi, I'm Jay Walljasper. I'm here in Cleveland to talk about what makes great communities. I live in Minneapolis, and I have the great good fortune to travel around the world and look at communities, looking at what works, what doesn't work, why things work, and how they could work better. And so I was brought to Cleveland to talk about at this great trails conference we are having today in Brecksville, actually, is where we are right now. Cuyahoga River is still notorious for people for having caught fire. I mean, that's no news to people in Cleveland. And yet, here's this remarkable, literally kind of almost like a phoenix story rising from the ashes, and this river's come back, and it's just, it's an urban river in the city, and it's a beautiful bucolic river, and, through the national park, and it's what a wonderful asset. As I live in Minnesota, where everybody loves lakes, and I go, lakes don't go anywhere. I just love rivers for that reason. And rivers are, you go anywhere in the world now today, people want to show you their rediscovered riverfront. Because historically, this, rivers were the place you stayed away from. It's where the sketchy characters hung out. The waterfront was, meant crime and corruption and vice and things like that. And now, people just have fallen in love with rivers. There's something just natural about us when we get down to the water. I think the Cuyahoga is a very special river. I mean, first of all, because of its notoriety. But second of all, it just winds and bends right through the city and then out onto the suburban areas. And I think that, I think rivers can serve many masters. I mean, one of the things in the planning world we talk about today is mixed use. The places that just have one use are kind of boring, or this is just housing, or this is just shopping, or this is just, schools or office parks or something like that. And the places we love have a lot of things going on at once, and it's the same with a river. And, it's a shock, I think, to everybody how green, even in the heart of the industrial area, this river is. I mean, how lush the landscape is, and yet, but it's really cool. There'll be some really kind of interesting old industrial buildings and things like that. So I don't think that's at all a conflict. I think those things can work together nicely. And industry has changed. It's not belching smoke into the air and awful effluents into the river the way that once did. So I mean, I think having a restaurant next door to some kind of production facility, is not a problem. And having kind of parkland weaved in and out. I think in America too much we've kind of kept our parks, these sacred, pristine places away from, but it's good to have parks everywhere, in the heart of the city as well as the wonderful wilderness that we have.